That video of Donnie Reeves' truck's been very, very popular this week, Brian. So
no kidding. How many views does that have now?
Yeah, it's over 100,000 on TikTok.
Holy moly!
Jesus, I knew he was famous, but I didn't know he's that famous.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. And then he posted on his personal Facebook page, and I shared it around, and it's over just 10,000 views on Facebook there. So
it was like 5,000 last night.
Yep. Jack Highsmith doesn't like that we have our pictures on the screen. He'd rather see the polling. Hey, Jack, come to Madera, California this weekend, and you can see all of it you want. So that's how this works. We're doing a live. Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday night. GSI 22 is 2 days away. I got Brian Massetti and the patriarch of the Massetti family, Jim Massetti, with us here tonight. He will be on the microphone Friday and Saturday night at the Madera Speedway. Friday and Saturday night for the Golden State Invitational 2022. 71 pulling vehicles, 10 classes, 2 tracks, both nights, same thing. And there is a pay-per-view live stream. And I think this is the first time we've done this in California, Brian. Correct me if I'm wrong.
As far as I know, I'm sure there's some fact checkers out there on Facebook that could look at that for us, but we're going to call it the first one ever.
Yep. So we know a lot of you are coming from a long distance. There are pullers from Oklahoma already there. There's pullers coming from Nebraska, Illinois. There's people coming from all over, right? So if they're there already, but not everybody can bring all the family and the friends. Somebody's got to stay home and feed the cows and feed the dog, right? But They can still enjoy the great show. They go to gsi22.com. And there's this, well, heck, I'm just going to show you what you got to do on the screen. That's how great this stuff is. I'll show you. I'm going to GSI22 right now.com. And this is exactly what you're going to see and how easy it is to do this. So you're going to click watch from home, and then you're going to click pay-per-view, and it's $25 a night, or it's $40 for both nights. And you can watch it up to a year. So let's say you come over at Thanksgiving. You're like, hey, you want to watch the Golden State Invitational? Say, yeah. Well, here, I'll pull it up on my live stream. Boom. You're right back in it, and here we go. So you go on here. You can either click get tickets here, or you can just scroll down, and you just select one. You want one if you just want to buy the Friday night session, or if you just want to buy Saturday night session. You don't need to pick multiple ones unless you're buying multiple streams and you're giving them out to people. Or you just do the weekend pass for $40. That's all you got to do. Put in your credit card information. It sends you an email, and you are immediately watching the Golden State Invitational on your computer, on your TV, your phone, whatever you want to do. And you're going to hear Jim's voice. You're going to see all the distances. Everything that is recorded there, any of the screens, anything like that is going to be for you right there at home. So it's not as good as being there, but it's pretty darn close. So super excited that, Brian, you and MLM Motorsports were able to work with the Madera Speedway there and put something like this together. I know it's a big expense for you. You and I talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's the right thing to do. And what we need to do is just really get the word out there. We'll talk about the drivers meeting. With the live stream initially, Brian, it's typically the puller's family and friends back home. And then after you do it year after year, it starts to really just it grows out there a lot. So, and if we do a good job promoting it, which we're going to try our butts off, hopefully we have hundreds of people watching on the live stream as well. So
for sure, and that's what we're hoping for with this whole event. We want to survive this year. There's Everett, American Crane Rental, super big supporters, helpers. But if we can get through this year, make it a success with the live stream, with the event itself, with the concerts, all we can do is hope to grow it year after year. I do think the live stream is an excellent addition to this event for those that can't come. I know Brian Furr is going to have a watch party back home. He's sending his tractor. Well, his tractor's here. Came out with Kent Urban. They're going to have a watch party at home, see how they do. This whole thing is just building on itself, and the Madera Speedway has been very good to us to work with, very helpful. Kenny Shepard and his crew just top notch, the whole operation. They're producing the live stream for us. They've got their 3 different cameras they use. They televise their races on MAV TV, so it's going to be a top quality production for sure.
Yeah, they don't use their cell phones to record the live stream, if you know what I'm saying.
No, they've upgraded a few times.
Just a few times. I love that you've been showing the track building pictures, Brian. That's exciting because it gets people talking about the event. Hey, what's going on? I love reading through the comments. It gets everybody pumped up and things like that.
I don't know how smaller shows like Bowling Green or Louisville do it, but we flew our track crew in yesterday. Got more guys flying in tomorrow to help. So, there's other shows. We want to help them out in the future too, but no, it's pretty cool. John Spielman, a good friend of mine, and he came down, and then Paul Morrill from Paul Morrill Excavation, he was the one running the grader. And and we are in good shape. I put a couple shots of water on it today. It's going to be very nice.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Yeah, I know Bowling Green called me, and they're sending some blue shirts out to see what they can learn from you, Brian.
It's a good
Right.
idea. I mean,
Right.
we want to do what we can help to promote pulling 360.
I love you.
This is going to be dynamite.
We're going to be dynamite.
You
So
betcha.
Kevin says hi, Dad, and Brian and Jason. So, hey,
Hi,
Kevin,
Kevin.
I can't wait to meet you.
We
So
sent
it's-
him the link, but I think he had some other stuff going tonight.
That's fine. Greg and Marine Mead said Jim is the best announcer in motorsports history. Jim, you owe somebody $20. It looks like.
Yeah, well,
Greg will be there.
yeah.
Love it. Trevor Massetti, I've heard of that kid. He says hello there.
Yeah.
Wade Bradshaw, can't wait to watch this event. They have the Show No Mercy Ford, right?
Yes.
Yep. Pro Mod.
Wade's dad, Doug, drives that one.
I met them in Windsor, Colorado.
Yes.
Craig
Good
Olmer,
people.
holy cow! Sweet pain. They're heading to Texas for their outlaw. They have to bump off Wayne Longnecker to win the points. They got a 6 point lead, I think,
Oh,
heading
nice.
into that one this weekend down there.
Hmm.
So,
Well, maybe next year we can get him to come out here.
Yeah, no, they'd run good. They would run good. And Everett Powell he's got smiley faces. He's happy. Everett's just happy to be
Yep.
here.
Everett's one of the ones flying in tomorrow.
Oh, good.
With his dad, Keith.
Yep. I want some good Jim Massetti stories tonight, please. If anybody's watching, please type them in, because I'm going to meet Jim for the first time tomorrow, and I want a little something. So if people want to give me some, I really appreciate you doing that. So.
No, what happens over there stays over there.
Derek Huger, one of our 3.6 trucks, can't wait to be there early Friday morning.
Good deal.
Let's see here. Gianna and Brent Warren from Las Vegas will be there. Can't wait. Their dog's got sunglasses on. That's a California thing, isn't it?
California dog. Yep.
California dog. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I got some pictures here of the track that you put up on your Facebook page, Brian. So things are looking good.
I think that was from this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, we today was just about letting it drink a little bit of water, and then tomorrow we're going to hit it pretty good and be ready to go.
Normally, this is one of the best tracks in California. It's
Awesome.
a fighting track.
And you're not just saying that, Jim, right?
Ooh. That's Brian. He knows.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty
Spielman,
awesome.
no. I trust Spielman. He says
Oh,
track big power.
Big
So.
John.
Yeah, I like it. Mark Silviera Jr. says it's going to be an awesome event. I just want to thank the pullers for everybody that sent me videos and pictures. That's made it really fun to share all your pulling vehicles out there and to get things out there. If any of you are mad that you didn't see your pulling vehicle, it's because you didn't send it to me. Because I will after this event. I'll have a lot of video and a lot of pictures. But this was kind of, as Brian knows, I don't have a lot of your stuff on my, on my computer at home. So, but I will after this event. So I'm excited.
Jason, I also want to thank everybody that's been sharing all of our posts and all the good publicity we've gotten. It's after this is all done, I'd love for you to kind of walk me through and show me how much reach we had. But it's been awesome with everybody's support.
Yeah, I've been running the numbers just on Beer Money alone. It's in the hundreds of thousands. But not everybody that follows Beer Money is in California, so we got to be realistic about that. But
Right.
That's where everybody watching this show tonight is probably going to the poll or is engaged in the poll. We need you to share this to your personal timelines, because what Brian and I do not want to hear on Sunday from anybody is, "I didn't know that was going on this weekend." Because if you say that, we're going to cry.
Yeah, for sure.
That is the hardest simple thing as a promoter, with all the effort and time and energy. And Brian reached out to us to help with the social media side of things. And, we've been trying to cook the algorithm and get things working and do the hashtags and share stuff around. We've been posting stuff on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. I put it everywhere humanly possible on the internet to get that out there. So, it's an awesome facility. I've never been here, so I've been snooping around on the pictures, Brian and Jim too, trying to see things and getting excited about all of it. So we need you guys to share this video and post the poster on your personal timelines, on your stories, make a reel. For those of you that do a lot of social media, you understand that what's all going on. That would be amazing for the Massetti family and everybody involved. So
that's the stage started going up today. I mean, it's a pretty legit deal here with this concert we're doing.
Yep.
It's going to be cool.
Trace Smith says, cannot wait. Money Muncher's itching for some good dirt.
So it'll be ready for him.
Yep.
Trace.
John Spielman says track's going to take power, and he's helping you build the track, right?
Yes.
Russ is one of our super fans from Nebraska, so I'll get him out there one of these years.
Nice.
Purple Haze is ready for this badass event. Awesome.
One of our limited pro trucks.
Sweet. He's watching on one of the groups, Brian. That's why we're live on 8 different platforms right now. So
Awesome.
Dave Migliazzo. Jim, help me out with that last name, announcer guy.
Migliazzo. And Dave is also.
He's got a diesel truck in his profile picture. Is that one of our 3.0s?
Yes, limited pro 3.0.
Okay. Look how good of a narrator I am. Look at me, Massetti. Boom.
And you deserve a raise.
Those
You're not going to
are-
get it. You're not going to get it, but you deserve one.
Yeah. No, I give to get, Massetti. I give to get.
Here you go.
But there's our 3.6. Again, this is an invitational. 71 vehicles, I believe, are signed up. If I'm off by one, don't pin me to the cross. 10 classes. Now, I really want to get the word out. One of the biggest questions I've seen is what classes are pulling what classes are pulling what night? All the classes, all the vehicles, both nights. So make
Correct.
sure you let everybody know that. So.
Correct.
Trevor says 3.0 class is going to be tight. Glad to be part of it. Thanks to Wayne Purser and Kent Urban. Hey, awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's one thing, Brian, you're bringing in one of the most famous modified tractors in the freaking world to this event once you bring in Uncle Sam. And I don't know if people understand how cool that is.
And that Wayne is one of the coolest guys. Wayne is, as we've talked about, is very good friends with Alan Babel, and that's my connection to him is through Alan. 2 years ago or so, we did a little barbecue tire test at our shop, and Wayne brought his tractor out and hung out for the weekend, and realized that there's good people out here, and told us if we ever did something like this to reach out to him. So thank you to Alan for working this deal and getting Wayne to come out here. They spent 2 days on the road, and they're at Alan's now.
Awesome.
So they are here. It's happening.
Stephen King, I don't know if that's a famous movie producer, but it's another Stephen King, but he says hello
He's
to all the
locally-
Massettis.
He's locally famous.
Good
Locally
friend.
famous, yep.
Yeah.
Like locally famous like your brother Kevin, or like locally famous brother?
Ooh, well,
I don't think he's as famous as Kevin.
No.
Kevin's kind of a big deal. I'm not going to lie.
You're not kidding.
Jason Gish, looking forward to seeing the live stream. The track is looking good, Brian. This is going to be an epic, brother. Congrats. And again, if you're watching the bottom, gsi22.com is where you're going to find the live stream. Click on watch at home. And that's really what we got to do. We really need a lot of help with that to let people know about the live stream, because it's something new. It's not something to do all the time. In California, or even honestly polling in general, we have outlawpolling.tv, NTPA, and the big major associations have them. But this is kind of new. Out in California, we really want to build this off and give the Massettis the confidence that the live stream is something they should do in the future. So they need to see some good numbers this weekend to give them some confidence to keep moving forward. So
Very true.
somebody's hitting on you, Jim. Looking good, Jim.
Oh boy. I wonder who that is. It might be my wife.
Grammy.
We'll refer to her as Grammy from now on, okay?
Okay.
Grammy.
Fair enough.
Yes. Grammy always says I put on a fake smile. So what do you think, Graham? Is this a fake smile?
Chris Turner's watching from Turlock. How far is Turlock from Madera, Brian?
About an hour.
Okay. Nice.
That is the hub of pulling. Used to be anyway. It was Turlock.
Turlock?
Yep.
Nice. Looking good, Jim. Donnie. Donnie's checking in. I love it. Donnie's watching on YouTube. Donnie, thank you for your truck videos and pictures. They have been awesome for engagement. People love them.
One heck of a family there.
Yeah, and since she loves the attention, today is the lovely Miss Lori Reeves' birthday.
No.
So yes, we're gonna give her a little worldwide shout out. Happy birthday, Lori! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
And thank you for your support, Reeves. That's awesome. What you guys have been doing for all of us.
It's also my nephew, my dad's grandson's Christopher's birthday today. He's 16, big 16.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
Yep,
I think he's going to take his driving test this week.
I think so.
Like in a pulling truck, Jim?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
It would be
So,
kind of fun to roll into the DMV and the yellow fever. I'm not going to lie,
yeah.
or the whip. You know,
That'd be
just
great.
crack it
See,
open.
I can't climb on that.
Brandon Harris, it's going to be a badass weekend for sure. A perfect way to close out the pulling season. I love it.
I agree, Brandon.
I love it. And then I got my beer money people are checking in. I love it. Kenzie says hi. Chandler. Greg Bonturi, did I say that right?
Yes, from
Great,
Hollister.
Bad Juju from Hollister, California. How far is Hollister from Madera?
Yeah, it's just over the hill, but it's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive.
Depends
Now, when
on
you
the
say
trail.
hills, is that like mountains, Massetti,
No.
or is that? Okay.
Nah, I mean, it's over towards the coast a little, not quite on the
There's
coast.
one big mountain you have to go over.
Okay,
When you take the sled, it's 2 hours. You go in your pickup, it's an hour and a half.
fair enough. Old Red pulling, time to start looking over the truck. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm not going to lie. So,
I'm pretty sure he did as soon as they got home from Sacramento. But
yeah, it's guys like that. They're always there. He's sitting there smoking a cigar, just getting ready, licking his chops. So,
well, his wife drives the truck, so he has to have it in top-notch shape.
or he doesn't get he has to sleep on the couch. So,
Mm,
and
Ralph
Tramps,
and
Ralph and Mary have done an amazing job sharing everything.
Yes.
I really, really appreciate that. I've been seeing all theirs.
super sweet people. You're going to enjoy them.
Yep. So, again, the live stream is pay-per-view. It's $25 per night, $40 for the weekend. You're going to go to gsi22.com. We need all the pullers to share this with their friends and family and coworkers back home, and or people that really, really want to go to this event, but they can't get away because of work, because of kids, because of crops, whatever. You can still watch the live stream, and you can still buy it. Even if you don't watch it live, you can watch it for a year. And I really, really want to stress that point because it's fun at the holidays to say, hey, let's go back and watch so-and-so at this event and different things like that. And then you can scroll through it and treat it like a DVR. And it, like I said, it'll be top notch because they already film for MAV TV. And that's a measuring stick in the racing world for all of you that are not maybe familiar with the MAV TV or a Flow Racing or something like that. But it's high quality HD, good sound, good video. It's TV basically. And that's honestly where cable TV is going anywhere, is with all these live streams. And you're going to pay for what you want. It's going to be per item versus having 900 channels. So, yep.
I think I'm going to buy it. I didn't know you could watch it for a year. I'm going to buy one.
Yep. No, it's a great way to go back. Honestly, Brian, like for our Pullers Championship, we went back and kind of watched the film afterwards to see where we can get better with track maintenance and
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
along, stuff like that.
As far as track maintenance, we've got I'm a little nervous, but this was my idea here. We want this to be the best event pullers have been to. We'll have 5 different pieces of equipment on each track. We've got 2
Wow.
2 rollers, a V-blade scraper. So a V-blade scraper and a roller taking care of the starting line in the first half of the track. At the other end, we'll have another scraper, another roller, and a skid steer with a Rakinator from Bungarts to clean everything up. So it's going to be organized chaos, but we're going to do the best we can to get that track perfect for everybody.
Very, very familiar with the Rakinator. So
Yeah.
see those all summer long.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Jerry Fagundes. There's a lot of Fagundes out there. Ready for a great event. Thanks for putting it on. Go Swiss Power.
Oh, yeah.
I think Jerry was at your event with Jared.
Yep, he was. There was a whole bunch of the Californians journeyed this way. So,
Yep.
Again, just joining us, there is the event poster. Again, live. We haven't really talked about the live music. We just briefly touched on it with the stage a little bit ago. But it's just gonna be awesome. And I didn't. Those country music artists aren't just some no-namers, Massetti. I did a little digging around on them. They're kind of a big deal.
I'm telling you, my wife doesn't mess around. She got some good ones.
Yeah, no, they have good songs and
Yeah.
so.
I'm excited about all 3 of them. Job is already here, and he's not here in town, but he's not far away, staying with some mutual friends. And Heath is in town. I think Heath is playing tomorrow and Friday. He's got a couple other shows lined up, and then they'll be here in town late Friday night and hanging out Saturday.
How big is Madera, the town population?
I don't know, 60, 70,000.
60,000 probably.
Something like
Oh,
that.
wow. big.
Yeah. There's probably going to be like 100,000 this weekend. I don't know.
Kind of what I'm hoping for. So
Yeah.
kind of what I'm hoping for.
Smoking Max, one of our 3.6 Pro Stock diesels, John Steves. Looking forward to seeing him out here.
Going to be a great event. Scott Voorhees.
Oh, Scott. Way back. Scott goes way back.
Yes, he
Scott
does.
was
That's like he's like an OG. He's like an original gangster.
Yeah, no doubt. He was one of the first that really pushed the diesel envelope, and then unfortunately he got out of it before it really took off. But he built I think it's the Big Bad Dodge Lone Star Edition now, or
yeah.
So that was his truck.
And I haven't seen that out for a couple of years. The guy who had it, he pulled PPL Champions Tour with it, Brian and Jim. I saw it out here some, but I haven't seen it out for a couple of years. The gentleman that had it was from Texas.
Right.
But that class went from here to here like in 12 months. It went just crazy, insane. Because they're, one big charger could run at one time. Now they're running 3. So in that class, it's unbelievable.
They're awesome.
Yep. Preston, do you have any class run order yet, Brian?
We do, but he'll find out Friday.
Bingo. Drivers meeting, Preston.
Yeah.
Ray Proc, excited for the MLM team. And I do have to give Ray Proc credit. In 2016, some hackers stole my page. So they logged into Beer Money Pulling Team in the middle of the night and unadminned all of us and stole our page for 4 months. And Ray had some people, my buddy Ryan Rusink got in touch with Ray. Ray had some people kind of on the inside at Facebook. And I got a call one night. I think the statute of limitations have wore off, so I can tell the story. I got an email from somebody. They said, you need to be logged on tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. You will be an admin on your page again. And I went in there and got rid of all the Iraqi terrorists and got my page back. And I was depressed for 4 months. Because I had a lot of time and energy into that page, even in the first 3 or 4 years. We're up to 500, 600,000 followers. Now we're over 1 million. Without Ray, I would have had to start completely over. So I'm going to give Ray a big hug or a kiss or something. So I haven't decided yet. So
I'd give him a fist bump, but you do what you want to do.
Okay. I will see.
Okay. He's a good guy.
Yeah. John Bohr, Code 3. I'm going to hang out with those guys tomorrow. Just joined in. Dylan Babel. The boys are ready to pull. The Orange Crush has been really popular too, sharing that around, Brian and Jim.
I mean, he's our youngest, hottest star we have on the circuit.
Well, wait a minute. We got a couple of our own.
Oh, Dylan, but that mullet hair he's got.
Okay.
Ladies just seem to love it.
He's got the best hair in California, does he?
Yeah.
He's going to be signing autographs.
I don't know. I think we scrapped that deal. We didn't get enough response. So.
Okay.
Brian, my boy's yelling in TV saying hi, haha.
Well, what's up, guys? So Ray's boys I'm not even gonna guess their ages, but they're young, sweet boys, and they've both ridden in the sled, and they love it. And
sure, I'll make you bigger so they can see you.
Thanks. What's up, guys? Love to see the next generations coming out.
Ray Proc says fist bumps are fine. That's fine, Ray.
Okay, good.
John Spielman says, not the best hair. Ooh, we have a challenge, John. Somebody's got better hair than Dylan.
What you talking about?
Sorry, Willie, but the Willie Nelson braids, you've got one compliment.
Yeah,
but
consider the source.
Dylan's little Goldilocks.
Uncle Wayne is ready to go, Dylan says. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, can't wait.
Dylan, if Uncle Wayne's sitting there, send us a picture. We want to see you guys sitting there chilling at the shop, having a good time. That'd be pretty cool. So. Brian, I want to buzz through the classes if you don't mind.
No, please.
Again, invitational only for the pullers of here. Brian, just kind of give me your 30-second rundown of how these pullers were selected to compete at your great event.
So we went back and looked at the support that we've had over the years, not just this year, but years past. But let me back up. The classes we chose based on what we knew we could fill. And then we had to go back through and look at the vehicles that have supported us and the people that have supported us over the years, not just this season, not just through the virus years, but that we've had support from. And it was a hard process, but we narrowed it down to what we could fit in the time frame, and that's how we ended up where we did. I know. Go ahead.
No, it's fun that you're creating some buzz. You're creating an invitational. So if I didn't make it this year, Brian, and I'm a puller, what would you recommend I do next year so I have a chance to be at this this year number 2? Kind of what are some of the thoughts?
I'd love to see you at our events. We run all summer. We did that swing in the middle of the summer. We did 3 in a row, and one was way up Eureka, way in Northern California. We had vehicles that went to all 3 of those, and you can damn sure bet those people were the first ones on the list to this event. It's not personal. It's nothing like that. We're just trying to put on the best show there is, and people that haven't supported us or don't support us or talk bad about us, they were not on the list to get invited. The funny thing is, I talked to a friend who, AJ Ravella, their family's been promoting in Hollister for years. We were texting last week, and he says, we looked at your results, and it's obvious who should be invited and who shouldn't be. It just reiterated exactly how we feel about this whole thing. And like AJ said, if he's planning to come out and pull more next year, he says, hey, if I come to your shows, do you think I get invited? And I said, well, hell yeah, of course. That's the idea. Yeah, that's Wayne right there.
One of the most famous tractor pullers in the world, you guys, is going to be in Madera, California this weekend. And he's a great
one hell of a trailer too.
Yes, he kind of builds them.
Yeah.
So
I think they're enjoying pizza and beer in Hilmar right now from the looks of it.
Look out.
Yeah.
I think that's Kent on the right of our screen, isn't it? You can just see his face.
Dylan will. I think so. Yeah, that looks like Kent's beard, but I don't want to. I'm a 99% it, but I'm not going to 100% it. So.
Somebody will fact check us.
No, and the reason I bring it up is because with the Invitational, I went through this with the Pullers Championship. We caught a lot of grief, like blah blah blah. You didn't, this so and so, and you can't never make everybody happy. But at the end of the day, MLM Motorsports is the one writing the check, and I just think I just want to be fair and transparent on, who and how and why and what and where, and I just think it's simpler that way. It erases
I appreciate that, and so other guys have reached out to me, and frankly, if I don't know somebody and I don't have their phone number, or we're not, then they haven't been to enough of our events, because I do make a point to go around and shake people's hand and thank them for coming to my events. So, all it takes is showing up and supporting our shows and asking me to run our MLM stickers on your truck. Hell yeah, you'll get invited again next year. No, Derek's a great guy. We've been friends for a long time. He supported us since he came out with that truck. We hauled out to Utah together last year for that weekend on the Edge deal, and I'm joking about running the stickers. But anyways, that's it.
But if you want to, you're not going to say no, right?
Oh hell yeah, we love seeing it out there.
I get excited and I see Beer Money pulling team stickers on stuff, so it's all good. I get it.
Are you bringing any with you? You got room in the suitcase? Okay, good.
Yep. Ralph and Mary Tramp. So I'm going to be pulling with MLM. Brian and his family. Again, you guys have been amazing sharing stuff. Thank you, Tramps.
Mm-hmm. Ralph and Mary are up in Oregon. I don't know how far north they are, but they've made the trip down several years in a row to come to different events, and we really appreciate that they're willing to travel that far to come pull with us.
Well, you guys, the pullers are committed out west. I mean, how far you have to go to a single event? I mean, it's we're spoiled in the Midwest. I mean, I ran the Outlaws this year, and every pull was at least 6 to 8 hours away from my house. But if I wanted to stay close to home, every weekend I could have been within 2 hours of my house. You know what I mean? So
I couldn't believe it. We went with about a year and a half ago. Trevor and I went out to Indiana to pull with Robert Williams, and everything got rained out. But there was pulls. I think there was like 6 or 7 in 5 or 6 days that were within 45 minutes or an hour of his house.
Yeah, we've had nights where we'll get rained out and we'll jump on Facebook and go, oh, dude, we're only 3 hours from here. I'll call the promoter and make sure they run the 4-1s last and blast them down the road, so. Yep.
We don't have that luxury.
You need to, not yet. Give it a couple years. You make sure you bring lots of stickers, Brian, by the comments here, buddy. Some MLM Motorsports stickers.
I will, if I can find some.
I flipped through the sponsors. Again, thank you to all the sponsors. This isn't everybody, but these are some of the the ones I had. If I missed you, Jim's gonna say your name multiple times over the PA. We're gonna have trackside banners. All that will be there for everybody. So I can't do that. So
Definitely. We appreciate so much everybody's support. A lot of pullers have sponsored us through their companies or they're just personally. So we definitely appreciate each and every one that's kicked in.
Yep. Mackenzie or Chandler, if you're still watching, I better grab more stickers. Do we have stickers at the office? They're on their way to Texas right now, but I think they're watching the show tonight. So let me know. Guys, shoot me a message or say something in the comments. I think we do, but I'll make sure I grab some more. Sammy Lamato, wish I didn't sell my truck. Have a great show. Sorry, best promoters on the West Coast. Hey, Sammy, sorry you sold your truck, but at least spread the word about the event. Share the live stream around. That'd be great.
He has been. He's a great guy.
I better get beer money stickers, then I'll support it. Okay, Derek, I'll hook you up. Derek sent me. I've been pushing Derek's truck around all over too, so there's some good pictures of that. Robbie, this is a true statement from my friend Robbie Fagundes. I've seen tracks from here to North Carolina. This track will be the best of best for sure. So hold on. This is how good of friends I am with Robbie. Seriously, I'll be right back. I got to show you something.
Did we lose him?
I had to go get something. I do want to thank, hopefully not everybody got up to go get a beer, but as far as our track, John Spielman Excavation. Oh, shit. I don't even have one of those.
Wow.
Robbie's been in my office. He's been on my show when they did the Ellsworth things. And I'm going to bring this shirt, if you don't mind. I'm going to wear it. So, see, this is Robbie, this is my gift from Fagundes. So,
wow.
And there might be a small fee.
Might be a small fee, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So,
covering the beer money shirt.
All right. Well, speaking of shirts, I just happen to have on one of the shirts that we're going to be selling.
Yeah. Stand up, Jim. Here, hold on. I'll make you bigger.
Oh, there you go.
No, give me a second. I'll make you bigger. There you go, bud.
Turn out.
And then on the back,
Come towards me a little bit. Right there.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
My good mannequin.
The best.
Not bad. I mean, I've seen prettier ones, but you'll do it
Oh, wait a minute. Don't forget, we're going to meet in a day or two.
Tomorrow. I hope.
Yeah.
As long as Massetti picks me up at the airport. I do have Fagundes' phone number. I have John Bohr's. I have Massetti's. I'll just put a post out on Beer Money that Jason's stuck at the airport in Fresno and needs a ride to Madera. See what happens. So.
Do you have Kevin's number?
I do not.
Okay, good.
We're going to make sure we get you. But on these T-shirts that Dad so eloquently modeled.
Eloquently is a nice way to explain that. Yes.
That's a big word for me.
I am eloquent.
Can you spell it, Brian? Eloquently?
Shit, no, I could hardly say it. And so the proceeds from the T-shirt sales are going to our daughter's campfire group. They're going to be out there selling them. We figured that those cute girls would have a better shot of selling than somebody like me. So they're going to be selling them, and all the proceeds are going to go to campfire from the T-shirts.
Okay. I like it.
Man, you're going to go home with a whole new wardrobe of crew shirts. It looks like, Jason.
I like it. I'm going to give you one of my Beer Money ones, Brian. So.
All right, we're going to trade for MLM.
What about Jim?
Yeah, I'll give you my Saturday one. So this is kind of neat. Russ Wollenwerber says, "What's going on, fellas? Been a long time since I've seen everybody."
Russ, he had a pretty badass diesel pickup. I'm going to say like 4 or 5 years ago. I know that his kids are really into, I don't know what kind of cars they are. Dirt cars. They run a lot of circle cars, so he's been focusing on them. But and I'm probably wrong here, but I think he had a Duramax and a Nova that was fast as hell, and then he had a wreck at Sacramento Raceway years ago. But Russ is a great guy. He used to come and pull all the time. But like I said, I think he's focusing on his kids' dirt cars. And then I think it was a Nova with a Duramax that was badass. But I think he still has it. It's just a little wadded up.
Gotcha. A little wadded up. Yep. How much are the t-shirts? A lot of questions, Brian. And are
Sure.
you selling them at the event, I'm assuming?
Yeah, at the event, $25.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I
That's
think
not bad.
we have. No, it's a damn good price. I think you should buy 2.
Do you have any big boy sizes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because Greg's
we
looking
got it.
for big boy size.
We'll work on that one,
Hey,
Greg.
Greg, I don't know.
We have a few hoodies too that'll be available. I think we didn't. Yes, these are the event T-shirts, and they're $25, Angela.
Angela.
Jim, stand up again, and then
Stand
slide over towards Brian so we can see the
You
whole
want me to
front.
turn around or just?
Well, show the front chest there. So it says Golden State Invitational. Yep, and that's the back.
So we got Mr. Purser's tractor up top, and then we got the hometown favorite Yellow Fever, and then Trey Smith's Money Muncher down there on the bottom.
I love it. And all your sponsors. That's
We
good.
got the sponsors listed on there.
Did Jim pay for that? People are asking. So
Ooh,
Did he pay for the
Kinda.
shirt?
ooh,
Yeah.
well,
He has paid for that shirt a million times over. I
Well, would now be a good time to negotiate. How long have we been doing this, Brian?
think
23 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many shows have you announced, and how much have I paid you?
no,
Not enough.
Ooh,
But
no, it's been fun. It's been just great.
I love it.
enjoy doing it, and people we meet. It's just fun.
Yep.
A lot of stories, a lot of memories.
Any tank tops, Brian, or just a regular T-shirt this first year?
just T-shirts.
Gotcha. Our good friend Donnie Reeves says, anyone that knows MLM and the Massetti family and complains about their method of promotion of events just likes complaining. MLM is the best in the West. Thumbs up.
You know what? There are people out there that we call fun suckers. Right, Gary? Gary knows about fun suckers.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
that's
one-
true.
One thing about Donnie Reeve is he will tell you what's on his mind. I don't know if
That's
you've
right.
ever seen his Facebook post,
Ooh, I
but he
think
does
he's
not
been
hold back.
Kicked off a
So
couple times.
I do appreciate the kind words.
Yeah.
Yep. No, but it's true. You guys are doing a good job. I've checked around on you guys a little bit too, so it's all good. I'm sure you checked me out. So I didn't have to run a full criminal report, Massetti, but all in all, you checked out.
That's a
pretty
good thing.
It's all
Good
good. Yeah.
thing.
Just don't pull my driving record up. I have some speeding tickets. So
I'd be upset if you didn't.
please set aside a 3XL hoodie and a 3XL shirt. Okay. I'm sure they'll have plenty of stuff, guys. Jim does a great job. So Jim, I'm excited to work. So how long you been announcing, Jim?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How long have you been announcing?
Oh, gosh. Well, since Freddie quit, you don't know Freddie, but Freddie Costa was probably the best announcer that we have ever had when we were back with the Western Four-Wheel Drive Pulling Association. That's what we were in the 1970s. So I've been announcing since Fred passed away. Seen a lot and enjoyed every minute of it. Got some stories that I can't even tell my kids. BMass over here has been involved a lot. No, Kevin, boy, I'll tell you what, we really have some good times. And I consider myself one of the first generation pullers, and now we're into the third generation of James and Trevor. And most of the first generation is gone, but we really had some good times. Yep.
Love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I'm going to get into the classes. I got all those teed up. So I'm not going to go in any particular order, Brian, like we did the other night. Well,
Perfect.
I can.
No, just whatever you pop up.
No, it's fine. On the Legend sled, our first class, well, not our first, yeah. Our first class will be, no, this is not the pulling order, is it? No.
They're going to be first on Friday night,
Okay.
but not in that order of like.
That's right. Pulling order. These are the class order, but not the pulling order. I know somebody
Correct.
was asking earlier.
Yeah.
Brian, can you read through the names better than I can, or can Jim?
Sure. You want to do it?
Well, I haven't got my glasses.
The Biseglia family with Lomanducci, and I think that Kenny is driving Friday night and Joseph is driving Saturday night. Joseph's coming down from Chico. He's going to school up there, so he'll be coming in Friday evening. Gregory McCullough with Pulling Out. Lee Benson, Flat Broke. Steve Jenkins with Farmer's Toy. Steve's been supporting our shows forever. They're just super sweet people. Jake Hubble with Going Broke, and then James Shoemate with the Punisher.
Okay, and that's a first class on the Legend sled.
Correct.
The second class on the Legend sled will be our Hot Farms. Take it. Oh, Spielman's a puller too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a puller.
He's got this old farm tractor that doesn't do much. It looks like a great guy.
So John with his California Haymaker, and then the little Goldilocks Dylan Babel with Orange Crush, and then the Oliver tractor belongs to John and I think his brother-in-law Joe are partners in it, and we have Bradley Chippenary there. Bradley's driving Saturday, and Joe is going to drive Friday.
Okay.
And then we have Brad Griffin with his White Claw, Anthony Grappetti with the Bulla, and Kevin Lucas with the Henri Deer, and William Bailey with Loose Nuts.
That's one of my favorite names, by the way, of all the things I've seen so far is Loose Nuts. I like that. Work stock, class 3 on the Legend sled.
Work stock, we have Justin Van Tassel with the Hood Rat, and Juan Estupinan with the Hoodlum, Eric Rocha with Night Shift, James Farmer, Little Smoke, and then Amanda Ford with the Hooligan. And Amanda will be the only Dodge in the class. The others are all Chevrolets or GMC.
See, it's completely different out in the central, out in Midwest. It's all Dodge. All Dodge.
For some reason that work stock class is really Duramaxes. I don't know.
Well, that's great. That's sponsored by the Auction Company.
The Auction Company.
Yes. That Kevin Massetti guy is sponsoring the 6,000 pound super stock truck class.
None of that. He's been out there every day helping haul equipment out, working the track, doing everything, moving K-rail yesterday with John. So American Crane.
Yep, sponsored our Hot Farms. Again, Mulrooney Auction, sponsored Workstock Diesels. Class 4 on the Legend sled, sponsored by Tally. It's Tally Oil, right?
There's two family companies there, Tally Oil and Tally Transportation.
Okay.
Kenny and Marty Tally, very, very good friends of ours.
And this is the biggest class of the weekend, the Pro Mod trucks.
The biggest class, yes.
Yep.
So we have young James Massetti with our Yellow Fever in that one.
Yes.
So Kevin's not driving? I thought he was driving.
Kevin will drive the tractor. James.
No, he was talking with the boys last week.
Oh, yeah, last week that was
banter.
That was the one thing he said he wanted to do was drive Yellow Fever at home, but James won that one.
It appears it's not happening.
You never know. Shit, it's 2 days away. Whatever.
Come on.
I'm trying to poke the bear just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So Mike Roberts with the Vindicator, Bob Griffin with Longshot, Denny Tucker, Abracadabra. Those last three guys are probably in the same first generation as Dad. Well, Doug Bradshaw also, Show No Mercy. Eric Cabral with his Gone Wild truck, great guy. Jason Titsworth, California Flash. I think
now that's your points champ, right?
Well, not ours. He won Mike Lewis's points, the L&L Productions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So normally I wouldn't give a shout out to another promoter, but Jason's cool, Mike's cool, so what the hell. Ralph Tramp coming down from Oregon with Agent Orange.
Yep.
Gary Fernandez with the Wild Hair, definitely an OG there in the first generation. Donnie Reeve with the Final Drive, and then Spike with Traction Control. And I'm not sure if Spike's going to make it, but his truck will be there. So if he has to, Donnie will drive.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Jim driving?
You'll be announcing.
Oh, that's right.
Garrett Hauser with his shell-shocked truck. I think Garrett went on a tear this summer and won 4 or 5 in a row, different promoters events. He just he had the thing dialed in all summer. Larry Lopes, Young Guns, and Larry helps a number of the trucks on that list, tuning them and doing engine work, fuel systems. He also helps tractor guys. He helps, I know he helps a couple diesel pickups, guys in other classes, just all around great guy. John Boer with Code 3 and Bob Morrill with Overkill 2.0. And Bob went up to Sublimity in September, and there was a sled malfunction, I guess, but his truck got not destroyed, but it got beat to hell. And I know he spent a lot of late nights and got parts from here and there, and he got it put together so he can make it. So
awesome.
Looking forward to that. And again, we want to thank Kenny and Marty Tally and Big Ken with Tally Oil and Tally Transportation for helping us out.
Go Yellow Fever.
And go Yellow Fever. Not afraid to call for the homer. This is the 5th class on the Legend sled?
Correct. the Elite Trailers Pro Stock Diesels, and we had John Esteves and Derek Hoosier, who both were piped in earlier. John's got the Smokin' Max, which has been around for a long time. A lot of people love it, and Derek's Hoosier Daddy is the Dodge in the class.
Awesome. And then sponsored by
Elite
Mr.
Trailers.
Brewster himself. Yes.
He didn't know it, but I figured he's coming this far, and he's going to become a class sponsor.
I think you did the right thing, BMass. I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you did. Okay, the Terminator sled, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you want to know?
Class 1, 5,800-pound mods, sponsored by Drew and Hefner Well Drilling and Pumps. Ron Drew, owner.
Yes. So we have Mark Zons, the good doctor, bailout from San Luis Obispo with his Allison-powered tractor. Matt and David Leinfelder are running White Lightning, which is a single turbine-powered tractor. The Cal Poly tractor pull team with their Mustang Legacy, another Allison. Dale Filkins with his twin-turboed V8 Skunkworks. And then Steve Melanesia with his brand new tractor. He's got 2 passes on it, and that sucker's bad. It's beautiful,
bad.
all black. It's bad. Preston Condi with Go Time, another awesome tractor. Bryce Betchart is driving the Wild Thing. And then Kent Urban is bringing the fur pulling single engine. Well, they're here.
Yep.
So he brought that one out from Nebraska. That's going to be an awesome class, I can tell you right now. There's some heavy hitters in there.
I love it. I love it. And I've seen Brian's tractor run a lot this summer, so that's cool. Class 2, 3.0s.
3.0 limited pro stocks, but private wealth advisors. Marty Mazzora from Fresno, great people. First truck there is the one and only Trevor Massetti with his all smoked out. Cody Beeman with Wide Load, and I know they're probably a half an hour, 45 minutes north of us, and they're going to be bringing a lot of friends and family. We look forward to seeing them. Manuel Vieira with Little White, and I want to say no, there's 2, but Manuel has a hand in a lot of these pickups with tuning, and a lot of the Duramaxes Manuel does, and he does the tuning on all kinds of pickups. Trey Smith, who we heard from earlier with his Money Muncher Dodge, Junior Silvera with Black Beauty, and Matthew Orsetti with Purple Haze. And that's another class that any one of those 7 guys could take it any night.
I'm assuming this guy means San Francisco East Bay, where he's watching from. Would that be?
Yes.
Sense?
Yes.
Okay. And yes, he'll be there if he can get his gal enthused. I got you.
Awesome.
How far is San
disappointed.
Fran?
Maybe 3.5 hours.
Okay. All right. Where is my T3? Well, I got Super Farms. I got to find my T3. You take
T3 was going to be the 72s, but in our Super Farm class, which is another awesome class, brought to you by Reeve Trucking, Brian Stagno with the Green Reaper, Sam Erb, Green Adrenaline, and Sam has his hand in a lot of these tractors too, and a lot of other vehicles. Just a wealth of knowledge with that guy. Craig Souza, awesome guy. Mind If I Smoke. His brother Tony with Milk Money, another super strong tractor. Their uncle Paul Coelho with Showcase. Tim Perry with Rutten and Ruthless. Matt Crow with Smokin' Crow. And then Tony Bassett is going to be driving Pay Attention. And Keith Powell is going to debut the American Chaos John Deere in California. And Ross Filippini with High Cotton. And I want to just make a quick note. Rutten and Ruthless and Smokin' Crow are misspelled, but we think that their phones auto-corrected on the form. So we do know that. There's Craig, Tony, and Paul. Okay, so Craig and Tony Souza and Paul Coelho stacked up there. Great guys. They're just super fun, super good family.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's Donnie's sponsoring that. Yep, Reeve Trucking. Gotcha.
Yes. So we couldn't put a sponsor on a class that they were running in because that could look inappropriate. So Reeve Trucking Super Farms.
Nope, that's fine. Jim will say whatever you tell him to say, Brian. It's all good. So
That's right.
He says whatever he feels like saying, Jason.
Yep.
Greg and Maureen Mead passed Bailout and Semper Fi today, heading this way as I was heading to Pasos Robles.
Yep. They came and parked the tractors at the shop and went home. They're probably 2.5, 3 hour drive. They brought their tractors today. They went back and they're going to bring their RVs back tomorrow.
Okay, cool. All right. I found T3. Sorry, I didn't have it uploaded like I thought. So.
All right. KB Welding, that's the Kenny Biseglia and the Biseglia family, the 7,200 pound modified tractors. We have Kevin driving the whip and Nick Gorell with Semper Fi, which is one of the ones we just talked about. Bryce Campbell, I think it's actually going to be his dad, Brian Campbell, driving Lights Out. The tractor's owned by Dave Ramus, which is Bryce's grandpa.
Okay.
And Dave might drive the second night. Then the Cal Poly team is going to have Poly Thunder, their twin engine, and then Kent Urban with his Stud Mule twin engine tractor.
It runs.
Yes.
Real well. This is for my buddy Kevin. I got a picture ready. So.
Yep, that's Kevin Madera.
All right. T5. Hold on.
The heavy hitters.
Mods. Here we go.
So the Valley Irrigation Service, 8,000 pound modifieds. Valley Irrigation Service is our good friend John Bliss here in town. We have Wayne Purser with Uncle Sam, quite possibly one of the most famous tractors. Donnie Fagundes with Max Cackle, and he is also Donnie and Kathy run Max Cackle Power Sports, who also promote events out here.
Oh, cool.
Jeremy Correa with Get Her Done. They run the Triple Hemis, and they ran the PPL series, I think, last summer.
Yeah, one, I think maybe 2 ago. I'd have to double check. But yeah.
And then, unfortunately, Gary Seitzma with the War Wagon texted me, and he's not going to be able to make it. He was coming out of Washington State, but they're backed up at work, and employees weren't getting stuff done, so he's got to stay and get everything done, which you got to do it if you want to have the toys, right?
Right. They don't. These things are not. These things do not make money. So.
No.
They
don't.
Yeah.
They're money munchers. I think somebody has their truck called the money munchers.
Like Trey said. So.
Yeah.
And then rounding out that class will be Jared Britsky with his Swiss Power.
Yep. I know that guy.
Yep.
Oh, I got a picture of Larry Lope's Young Guns he sent me, so hold on a second here. I want to bring this up. Thank you for doing this, Larry. There it is.
Yep. Good old Larry.
Good running truck.
So he'll be in the Pro Mod class.
So we've got, we've talked about it, but everybody's running 2 nights. Well, we were on display at the Madera Speedway last weekend, and
Yeah,
I told somebody, yeah, everybody's running 2 nights, and the guy says, well, everybody's running the first night, and whoever's still running the second night's running the second night. I said, okay, whatever.
Yeah, power tracks tend to put a dent into the Saturday night show.
Yeah, but this equipment that's going to be here, I mean, these guys are
strong,
very strong, the best of what we've got out here. So, of course, both nights we've got trophies for first and second place. We're going to take the winner of each class and tow them back around to the front straightaway to the start-finish line. They have a little winner circle area there. We'll do a trophy presentation right in front of the crowd. We will do, maybe they say a few words. I think it might be with you, Jason.
Yep. Long as Jim approves me, we gotta go through the interview process tomorrow.
You bet.
Yeah, it'll be tough, but he'll work on it. So I don't know if this will come through, but this is our trophy. If I put it in front of me, anyways.
Well, it looks. I can see it.
Okay, they're clear Lexan. It's the state of California. Got the logo, got the class listed up here, and our logo and the date at the bottom. We're pretty excited about these. So we've got first and second place both nights. We'll get these. And then we've got these big, beautiful rings here that we had made.
Wow.
I don't know. I think Super Bowl guys are going to wish they had something like this, but they've got the year on them.
Watch out, Miss Eddie. O.J. Simpson's going to break into your house and steal those. So.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yep, you got to be careful.
Yeah. All
He'll
right.
wear gloves, though. Don't worry. He'll get away.
All right. Well, I'll turn the alarm on tonight. They've got the Golden State Invitational logo in them. They say class champion, got the state of California, the year. So we we keep our points 50 for first, 48 second, 46, 44 on down, two points per spot. The overall weekend winner will get the ring in each class.
Okay.
If there happens to be a tie in points, say two people got first and second, so then they're tied on points, we will go with cumulative distance for the tiebreaker there. I'm sorry, the first tiebreaker is the number of wins. So if you had one win and a third and 2 seconds, that would average the same. So the guy with the one win would go. If you have the same finishing record, the cumulative distance is the third tiebreaker, second tiebreaker.
Okay. Gotcha.
And the pretty exciting thing, what's up, Jay? You come join us. The rings will be presented on stage Saturday night during the set change of the two bands.
Oh, wow.
So right up in front of everybody.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I got a video queued up of Purple Haze.
Yes.
One of our limited. I just want to kind of show everybody what they're going to get to see this Friday and Saturday. So this is one of our limited pro stock diesel trucks. So here we go. Hey, that's the same pole that Kevin went and did the tomahawk thing.
Yeah, it's the same one. Yep.
At the end. Yep. Cool.
That's it.
Thanks for sending that in, Matt. I appreciate that. So good stuff there. Okay.
So both nights we have food trucks that'll be outside the grandstands for everybody. We have a pretty awesome baked potato truck coming both nights, and then Saturday night we're adding a barbecue truck, the 3 animals or something like that. I don't know. The name sounds a little funny, but it's good food. And then the racetrack, the Speedway, also has their snack bar with the hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, that kind of stuff. Beer, they sell the big grande cans of beer for only $6. So
oh wow,
definitely economical to have a few beers.
Absolutely, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Checking comments. Is Dodge Father going to be there? I don't think so. I don't recognize that name.
No, I don't think so. He was having some issues, and we had invited him, tried to get him to come, but he's got problems with his engine right now. Gotcha.
And then the music is going to be, is it part of your admission price, Brian? Is that how that works?
Yes, $20 ticket, get you in. Of course, pit passes from the puller side get you over there too. But for $20 ticket, you get the awesome pull, and then you get both nights of concerts. Job Fortner on Friday night, and Joe Peters with his. Job is going to be acoustic, and Joe has his whole band. They're from Bakersfield, just a couple hours south of us. And then Saturday night, Joe and his band will open up, and then Heath Sanders and his band will be playing after that. Okay,
so there's your Friday night.
Yes.
So right after the stage. So what time does the poll start?
The poll starts on Friday at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
The front gates will open at 5. Food vendors will be ready to go. Saturday, we bumped it up an hour, so 5 o'clock the show will start. So gates open at 4.
Yep.
The concerts will start as soon as the pools are over. We're thinking about a 2-hour show, maybe a little bit over, and then we'll go right into music and just be a good time.
There's our Saturday night. Heath Sanders. No, I was listening to these guys have legit songs on the radio and Sirius, and it's legit.
No, it's no joke.
Yeah, this is real.
This is a real concert.
Yeah,
following a real pool. It's going to be cool.
No, what I typically see is, a nice band, the headliners. I don't ever see actual acts, if you will. But when I saw your stage, Miss Eddie, I knew you weren't messing around. So it's all good.
And when you meet my lovely wife, Christy, you're going to find out that she doesn't play around. Everything is top notch and top shelf with her. And as you've seen with all the printed materials, and
it's awesome.
You've been interacting with her enough to know she's.
Yep, she's been emailing me at 2 a.m. So yeah, I know that she's working hard. So it's all good.
Yeah.
First class. I just wondered how Brian got
There's
it.
only one time in her life she settled, and I'm glad she.
Is that with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, hey, everybody's got to know their place, right?
When you meet my wife, you'll understand why I've been asked like 80,000 times how I got her. And I said, I'm in sales. I'm good. I'm good at sales. So it's all good.
Yeah.
No, he was just lucky.
Yeah. Definitely lucky.
Well, you have a hell of a nice dad there. Very, very giving.
Right.
Yeah. and he's got me collared, so I can't say much.
Right. He's a
He's
shocker.
afraid of what I'll say.
There's a shocker under the table right now. So he's kicking you. So. Oh, that was Tim Perry that was commenting earlier. Okay. I'm going through the Facebook groups now to see who was hitting on you, Miss Eddie. I think that was Tim Perry. So saying you were good looking. So
You better say nice things about Tim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
Say
sure.
nice things about everybody.
Everybody.
Good.
But when there's 2 tracks, it's quick.
Yep.
You got to be listening.
Gotta be listening.
My
The weather looks fantastic. I checked the radar or the forecast. 90 Friday, I think in the 70s on Saturday is what I'm seeing, Brian.
yeah, like 90 to 72. And yesterday we were out working the track and we saw it was a 40% chance of rain on Saturday, but that means it's a 60% chance it won't rain. But it's gone
20
down.
It's gone
to
down.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people were commenting about something in the Sierra Nevadas. That must be some mountain range and
Yeah.
worried about this and that. And it looks good. It looks good. And there's nothing behind it. Like, it's not like Sunday looks good. So that always makes me happy. When Sunday looks crappy, a lot of times that'll slide into Saturday and kick you right square. And I don't like that. But Sunday,
No, we're going to be fine.
We're going to have some good air, so you better be ready.
Yep. I like it a lot. So we talked about the trophies. The tracks are getting built, right?
Yes.
Weather's good. Everybody knows how to get a hold of the live stream. Go to gsi22.com. Click on Watch for Home. We really, really, really need you to share that around. That's really important. I love the simple, just gsi22.com. Watch from home. I mean, that's anybody can even text that. Even Jim could text that to somebody. So
And I had help.
yeah. Brayan kind of squiggled there a little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
Trevor.
Hey.
We get Trevor or James to help him.
You know what? Grammy's not too bad.
Doug Bradshaw going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah. No, I'm pumped. We need all you pullers and all you fans that are watching to share this. Make sure everybody knows there's something pretty neat going on. And the fact that, I'm not really a pull-in fan. Hey, there's a great concert afterwards. I mean, that's a good selling point too. So Brian and Christy, kudos to you on that for the full gamut of entertainment dollar. Way to go. So
It is going to be a fantastic event. It just we're excited. We're excited to work with the Speedway, with Kenny and Tammy Shepard. The Madera Fairgrounds has been great to work with. Everybody, the pullers that are, like I said earlier, sharing this and supporting it, and our guys that are helping with the track are, these are friends of ours. They're pullers that we've become good friends with over the years, and just
right.
The amount of equipment that we have at this event, it tops anything that I've ever seen. It's going to take something major for us not to have an awesome weekend. It's all lining up to be good.
I love it.
And on top of that, you'll be able to understand how that weight transfer machine works, because I'll be glad to explain how it works. Most people don't understand it.
Nope, they don't. And most announcers don't take the time to explain it. So
But that's fun.
that is fun. Jim, what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Announcing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Now it's going to be fun. We've got
Captain Obvious. Whatever.
we got a lot in store for the folks. We've got our special ice chest coming, and it's just great to. I hope you can talk to some of these people, especially Mark Zahns. I think you'll really be impressed with him. He's been in pulling since the beginning, and he's probably one of the reasons why we have pulling on the West Coast.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Definitely need to talk to him then.
I wish Gary Weisenberger would be here. I don't know. I kind of doubt he's going to make it, but he's the other half of that team.
Okay.
They started in the early 70s at Cal Poly, and I think Gary built the first sled out on the West Coast. He just retired recently. But there's going to be some guys here with a lot of history, a lot of information, and I know that Mark Zons has been a great impression on my grandson Trevor.
Nice.
Trevor
At Cal Poly, right?
He's at Cal Poly. He loves to jump on the lathe and make something. One of my biggest joys in pulling so far is to see Trevor working on a 80-year-old engine, a 1712 V12, the engine that was in a B-51 Mustang. He's worked on that. I don't think that tractor has ever run as good as it has lately, and hopefully he'll do a good job here in Madera with it.
Is that the Mustang one they call it?
Mustang Legacy, yes.
Okay.
It's got a Allison 1712 V12. He had the intake manifold off, and I just had to shake my head. Of course, Dr. Zons is right there with him on a telephone, but they make a great team, and we're hoping that it'll really get up and go.
Uncle Kevin says Trevor rules. So.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm just flipping through some photos that people have sent me, or I went looking for stuff to, help promote everything. So.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I just really hope that people understand that the show they're going to see, the quality of iron, the amount of horsepower that they're going to see there. Invitational is legit. You know what I mean? It's pretty neat. So.
No, it is. This is going to be a showcase of the best of what we have to offer.
Love it.
And I just, I don't know if you saw that. I got a little sappy today on Facebook and talked about this is a dream come true for me. For a lot of years, I've wanted to do an event like this here in our hometown, and I'm just so thankful that it's coming true this weekend. And I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to believe that it's actually happening and how at the level it's happening. It's just, I'm just super excited. I know it probably don't look like it right now. I need a nap, but I am super excited about this, and I can't wait. The buzz that we've got going, and just seeing everything, seeing all this equipment on the grounds. We've got everything loaded up and ready to go tomorrow. We're going to start hauling. I think we have 3 more loads to take over to the fairgrounds. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be awesome. But I mean, the amount of time your whole family's helping out with this, the amount of time it takes to put something like this together. But that's why you do it. I mean, I promote it. I know the feeling it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
So.
And he has one of the best helping. Or maybe he's helping her.
I'm definitely the helper here. Yeah.
This is B-Mass, and the other one's K-Mass.
This is the wrong one. Yeah, somebody's trying to send me something. Greg and Marine Meat are trying to send me their Facebook page, overkill.pullteam.
No, Bob Morrill is Overkill 2.0 out here, but I don't know what. I think on Facebook he's just Overkill Pull Team, but it wasn't that truck you just showed.
Yeah, that was one out in I think out. Is it this one?
Yeah, that's Bob Morrill. Yeah, that's Bob.
Okay, gotcha. That is a good looking truck.
It is. He built it a couple years ago. I don't know how many years it's been running, but.
And that's your sled, right, Brad? Yeah.
That's her. Yep.
I recognize that sled.
Yep. It's my favorite. I'm a little disappointed. Well, I'm excited. Alan Isaacson's going to come down and run it for me this weekend.
Okay.
But I told him that list of classes and the equipment that he's pulling, I'm jealous. Unfortunately, I can't
No,
get in it for a little.
Sled operators get a kick out about that, hooking big stuff and putting on a show, and well, sled operators uber important, as you know. So
on a good track with this level of equipment, I just I know I can't do it this weekend, but I'm wishing I could.
Yep. Where was that picture at, that cover photo, that big grandstands? You recognize that, Brian?
That could be Stockton. I think so. That's a big grandstand. That's a horse race. It used to be a horse race track. I don't know if they still race there.
I see with all the boxes up here, it's got to be something.
Yeah, I think that is Stockton.
Yeah, I like this page. I should make sure. Looking for some pictures here.
After events, Bob's daughter Kayla posts a bunch of pictures, and I think they do it on the Overkill Pull Team page.
Okay. This would be your pro stock trucks, right?
That looks like a super stock 6000.
Okay, yeah, this is from 2019 in Sacramento, it says.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for sending that to me, Greg and Maureen Mead. Appreciate that. So, let's see here. I'm gonna flip through my final photos. Can you think of anything else, Brian? Have we covered everything tonight, bud?
I think so. Tomorrow's going to be a big day at the fairgrounds. I know a lot of people are coming in. A lot of RVs are coming in tomorrow.
How many RVs?
I don't know. We had to go through the fairgrounds, I'm sorry, not the fairgrounds. The race office handled everything for us. And for those that are watching that are coming with their RVs, there will be one of the racetrack team members will be out there to check us in, give you your placard for your RV, collect the fees, and then show you where you can park.
Nice.
I did kind of park on the far end of them because I need some sleep at night, so I won't be in the late night party crowd. So I did park far away.
Party pooper.
It's just me.
So
I'm
the
not
RV.
a party pooper.
No, you're just being real.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yep.
Y'all can stay up all night long. I'm happy for that.
Party pooper.
I just can't do it. You didn't do it either. You're gonna go home. So
I got a long way to go.
yeah, Dad lives about 2 blocks from the fairgrounds, so he can. Just
does
walk
he really?
away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stagger.
Oh shit, we can all go over there.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like
Jason, you're welcome.
We'll fire up
Cool.
the pizza oven out back.
Oh, wait a minute.
We'll cook some pizzas at 3 a.m. or something.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm
in.
full of shit. I'll be asleep.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to do that stuff. So.
I never did.
Oh, I used to. Kevin and I would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch the sun come up. Okay, and then we did. We did.
Give me another one.
Yep.
I think I don't know if we didn't cover it. I apologize, but just looking forward to this. It's going to be great. Looking forward to having you here. No going to bed Saturday, Brian. Okay, we'll try. We'll see how Saturday. If I told him earlier, I might have a cocktail Saturday night after the pool.
Yeah.
So.
Is there room next to Kevin? Spielman wants to know. So.
Hell yeah, we got a special spot for them. I don't know where, but
I love it.
There's a lot of hookups at the fairgrounds.
Yep.
A lot of hookups.
yeah.
Plenty of room, John. Plenty of room. So.
I don't know what else we're missing, but if you come in and you're having a bad day at work tomorrow, just come to Madera, and that live stream link, like I said on Facebook last night, kids, it's okay. Your parents won't mind if you use their credit card. Buy the 2-day pass. Save them $10. Parents, if you haven't bought it yet for your kids, you need to get on and do that because every kid deserves to see this show. if you're anywhere within like a 5 or 6 hour drive, you should just show up and enjoy the show in person. It is going to be awesome. Did we lose Jason? I think Jason has left the chat.
I had to go pee. It's bad, so.
There he is.
Oh, now you're back.
I didn't want to take it away from you guys. And I figured if we put a big screen like this, we could see Jim's shiny head. You know what I mean?
Party at Jim's house. Jim who?
Remember about Jim's shiny head? He said something about a big shot and see Jim's shiny head.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if I should go like this or like this.
Oh, Jason,
You know.
I love it. I love it.
You're going to fit right in.
Jason who?
Oh shoot.
My new buddy. Uh-huh.
My new buddy. We're gonna be good together, Jim. I promise. So.
Okay.
No, I'm beyond excited. I'm gonna leave the house in about 6 hours and head to the airport.
Oh boy.
So, yep. So I got about an
So you
hour.
going to Dallas?
Yep, Madison, Wisconsin to Dallas. I got about a 3-hour layover there, and then Dallas to Fresno. Yep. So.
Oh. Dallas is a big place. Big airport.
Party at Jim's house was from Ron.
So, Ron Mailing, good night.
Good night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Ron's been
Ron.
been commenting a lot on our shows, Brian. So
Ron is first generation. He,
Definitely an OG. The Falcon.
Oh, my God.
I don't have any good pictures of it, but they're floating around on the Facebook. The Falcon,
Falconette,
Falconette,
Falconeer,
Falconeer. The Falcon was a twin blown 4-wheel drive, like a
37 Chevy.
7 Chevy. Yeah.
Ronnie ran over himself one time, broke his leg.
how do you run over yourself?
I don't know. I think he was outside and he started it and it ran over himself.
Gotcha.
Broke his leg.
Must have been
Yeah.
before the neutral safety switch.
Yeah,
rules.
yeah. That was
Yeah, I
a
suppose.
while.
That OG stuff. That OG stuff. You guys used to straddle motors backwards, uphill schools both ways. I understand the stories on all that. So,
Those guys had a 70s or maybe it was an 80s model GMC long bed with a 3208 in it. Can you believe that? They stuffed a diesel engine in that. It was their pulling vehicle to haul one of the trailers. I thought that was crazy.
I had posted. Ron had been posting some stuff on my Beer Money Pulling Team group, and he actually posted a picture of his old helmet. And it actually looked like a bird, like a falcon.
Like a
Yeah,
Falcon.
that's right,
Yeah.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all making sense to me now.
He's going to be here this weekend.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. I don't think I saved that picture. I can look. No, I did. I know I didn't. So.
Actually, his father-in-law was Howard Walker.
Okay.
And Ronnie was the driver, and what was his name of the engine? Anyway, it was a great group of people.
Okay, hold on. I'm on his Facebook page. We can share some of these old photos, Jim, if you got a few minutes.
Sure.
So you can tell me what that is.
Oh, well, that was their tractor too. Who has that now?
I don't know.
That tractor is still around, but that was one of the Howard Walker tractors. He had a tractor and 3 trucks. There's Ron.
There's Ron.
There's the Falcon.
Oh, you aren't kidding.
No, it was the baddest, I'll tell you.
I'm gonna save that picture.
I don't know if Ron told me the story or if Gary Weisenberger, who that was probably Gary Sled in that picture. They were pulling somewhere, and Ron loaded that truck with every weight he could. They were pulling weights out underneath the seat. I mean, he loaded that sucker heavy just so he could make a better pull against Gary. It was obviously exhibition, but
Yeah.
I mean, that wheelbase, that weight, it's bad enough as it is.
Yep.
Anyways, just one of them things they used to do back in the day.
Yep. No, that's some good old fashioned, like for me, Orange Blossom Special days and the
Mhm.
Budweiser Boss and stuff like that.
Yep.
Same era.
There you
Yeah,
go.
same
Yep.
era. Ron still has the truck sitting in his shop, about an hour
That-
south of us, I think.
That truck,
Yep.
Ron, you can bring that to Madera. We'll let you make a test pass. So I've already decided. So I have already decided.
Yeah.
Well, cool, guys. I'm excited. I think the fan interaction's strong. You know, this is year one, Brian. We've talked about this off air, and let's just put on a great show, have fun, and let's grow this thing. So
That's the plan.
yep. So it's a 4 thumbs up from Jason Titsworth. So I like that.
Sweet.
Good stuff. He's Mr. California Flash. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, Jim, I need to go to bed. I'm not going to lie to you. So
Well, I'm going to have to pull a Celine Dion now from now until the pull. I can't talk. I have to save my voice. So
fair enough.
that's what we're going to do.
If you build it, they will come. Bridgkey says. Yep, I love it. If you build it,
hopefully.
they will come. Coming from a guy who has $400,000 into a modified. Yep, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
You know, Jared, his dad was Walter was he was a first generation.
An OG.
Oh boy, I'll tell you.
I think Jared told me Walt's coming.
Really?
They talked him into coming. They're bringing a motorhome so he can come. So we're looking forward to seeing him out here. He doesn't get to come to very many. Well, hell, they live
Salton Sea, by the Salton Sea.
but it's like 8 or 9 hours south of us, where Jared's family is from.
Wow.
Can I tell you a little story about going down there with?
Well, save
Mike
your
Shelley?
voice, Jim. Save your voice. I don't want to get yelled at.
Okay, after this.
Well, I mean, if I have to take over and be the main announcer, I mean, I'm not afraid. I was
Okay,
paying
no
attention when
problem.
Brian was pronouncing all those
I don't know if we
names.
can afford that. I don't know if I can afford that change though.
No problem.
No, it's free. It's free this year. It's on the house.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks.
So Mike Shelley, who originally built California Flash, we used to drive together wherever we go.
Okay.
So we went down to Britsky's area, and we had a '77 Kenworth truck. I wish we still had. And the guy we got it from was Dwayne Lyons, a good friend. His brother was a puller, and he loved the boys. We bought that truck, and he said, "You know, Jim, this is a 100-mile-an-hour truck." I said, "Oh, come on." So Mike Shelley and I were headed down there, and going over to Hatchapee, I got it to 95. Couldn't make 100 though. And Mike just shook his head. One of the good times. One of the good times.
Oh, I love it. Okay, somebody has to explain this picture to me right now. What year was that, and where was that at?
Oh, that was
I see funny
Oh,
cars.
that's Hesperia,
Apple Valley.
Apple Valley. Oh yeah.
So that's
You don't want to know about that.
Yes,
so
I do.
I was
Young.
yeah, like 18ish, and Dad dropped me off. I didn't have my truck license, so Dad dropped me off there, and I was supposed to stay at the fairgrounds in our trailer at the time. We had living quarters, and so Dad and my grandpa went to a convention for the business and a little golf deal in Palm Springs, and then on the way home they were going to pick the truck up and go home. So these guys, Pat Imperatrice and Mike Imperatrice, and then AJ Ravella's dad, Dave, and Pappy Duncan.
Oh my God.
Both of them are unfortunately not with us, but two awesome guys. They all said, no, you're too young. We're not leaving you out the fairgrounds by yourself. Come to the hotel with us. So I said, okay, cool. And John D was there back then. He used to help Dan Coelho cart stuff around. And so we went back to the hotel, and then they said, oh, we're going to go to this bar. And I was like, guys, I'm 18. I can't get into a bar. No, don't worry about it. Put this oil rag in your pocket and hold this cigarette. Oh, Mom, if you're still listening, you might want to go get something to eat or drink right now. And so don't smoke a cigarette because that'll be a dead giveaway. So we walked into this bar with a cigarette, and we stayed in there the whole rest of the night, and it was cool. But anyways, that was Apple Valley. I don't know how we did in the pool. Probably not that good the second day, but it was definitely a good weekend. So
I had a feeling that BMAS got smoked, is what I'm kind of reading into this a little bit. So
they give you a like a big old plastic pitcher with that's what the drink came in as a pitcher. So I mean, yeah, hell yeah, you get smoked with that.
yeah.
Good thing I wasn't there.
Yeah, probably I'd have got in trouble.
I love it. I love it. Is that
Hey,
whip?
that's the whip.
That's the whip. 2017.
Yeah. I don't know where that pull would have been. Hard to say.
We literally did that with Trevor in Nevada. Kevin.
Trevor's mom's listening, Uncle Kevin.
Sorry, I mean that I'd like to retract the last 7 seconds of the show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but it's James we got to look out for.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Anyways, show you what a good sport Christy is. I see her in some of those. Is that my Facebook you're on?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's our wedding picture there. God, we were kids.
You did do well, Miss Eddie.
I did. I married up like a million levels. But somewhere, so that was our wedding day, obviously. But the week before our wedding, we took Yellow Fever out to this golf course deal. Well, that was Christy had to have some little surgery a couple years ago. He's going through all my stuff, man. Hopefully I didn't post anything I shouldn't have. That's me.
A young Brian Massetti, 5 years ago.
Yeah, we were. I was probably telling somebody which way to drive something. But we took.
Happy birthday. That's awesome.
That's from my buddy George.
Oh.
So there's a picture somewhere of us, Christy in her dress, and me in my tux before our wedding in front of Yellow Fever. I know I posted it a long time ago, but anyways, it hangs on our mantle. That's Christy's favorite picture in the whole house, I think.
Probably. I would assume so.
Anyways, I don't know. God, I post a lot of shit, huh?
No, I was just looking. I love looking through these old pictures like this. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, found it.
There it is right there. Look at that. Tell me she's not a good sport.
Yep, she's still with you.
Yeah, she's put up with a lot.
She has. She's probably thinking, all right, we're going to take this picture with this truck, and then we're done with this deal. But
We're done with it. Now she's staying up till 2 a.m. making Facebook images. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, that's just Yellow Fever has been part of our family.
Titsworth. Pullers, we spend countless hours working on our rigs, and we travel for 3 hours to the event. We get to the event 8 hours early to set up for 28 seconds of adrenaline. It's all about the pulling family, not the hook. Love the sport.
Yeah,
Bingo.
he's exactly right.
Chad Arzy says it's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Jim, do you have a Facebook page? You got any old photos on your Facebook page?
Hell no.
You do have Facebook, Dad.
I do? I don't know.
Oh,
I guess I do.
I guess I do.
So
This is 2016.
So I couldn't tell you where that is. Somewhere rodeo arena.
Yep. There's Titsworth's truck.
Yeah.
Here's the whip. This is 20 MLM. Is that Lacey flagging?
That is America's flag man, Josh Lacey, right there.
Oh boy.
He's going to be in California tomorrow night. He'll be in Madera on Friday.
Really?
Hell yeah, America's flag man. You can have a pool without America's flag man.
Yeah.
Josh is awesome.
He's crazy.
One of my best buddies.
So this is 2016. That's definitely a black dirt track there, guys. Holy cow.
That
Just want you to know that I got kicked out of both of those seats.
Sorry, Jim.
Oh well.
It kind of happened.
You know what? I had more fun watching them going down the track than being in them, since I've been in them so much. But
Yep.
that's a really good feeling to watch. You know, either Brian or Kevin, but and especially the grandkids. And you know, I told you about Trevor and that engine, but James knows how to drive that yellow truck like nobody else. He's just perfect the way he does it.
Love it.
And I think this Madera track might be Yellow Fever track to be honest with you.
I don't know if she had a lot more horsepower, it'd be better. But
Yeah, but she likes that.
yeah, there's going to be some heavy hitters in that class. No
Low,
doubt.
low end torque. Here we go.
Oh, there's that two-wheeler wheelie truck in the back there, Massetti.
Yeah, that's Jason Ingham. Jason will be here Saturday. Not the truck, but Jason's going to come and hang out.
Cool.
Good dude.
Oh yeah, pull. Ooh, another one.
Where's that at, Massetti?
I'm going to guess Ukiah.
Okay.
That might be Chowchilla instead of Ukiah. I don't know.
Yeah, I recognize Robbie's mini rod sled in the background.
Yeah, so I think probably Chowchilla.
Okay.
You know, we've been lucky to have engine builder Joe Bogosian. He's not doing too well right now, but a great friend for I don't know how many years. It's been a long time. He's worked with us, and he's been a good friend. That's all I can say.
That's great. Do you have any wheelie trucks coming at all, Brian?
No.
Are there any even close anymore?
Just that Jason Ingham is really the only, kind of, and he's kind of an exhibition two-wheel drive.
Yep.
Looks like somebody wanted to jump out there.
Yeah. This was in 2016, and Kevin even commented, somebody forgot to bungee the door, cord on the door. So,
Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
That picture you briefly hit there was Trevor. He's a black belt in karate also.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that was mom and dad and Trevor.
So I better not be mouthing off to him, is what you're saying. He'll get you.
He's been out of it for a little while, so you probably get a good shot in and then just run.
Yep. Jim, you had a little more hair there, I see. Yep. You're that.
No, I'm just my head's down. That's all.
Oh, love it.
And I'll be wearing a hat, so don't worry about it.
Okay, don't worry about it. I gotcha. This is good stuff. Good stuff. That's the Cal Poly tractor, right?
It is. That's the older chassis. They built a tube chassis since that one.
Okay.
But that's the engine. Yeah.
That says Willits Frontier Rodeo Days or Days
Yep.
Rodeo. Okay.
Up in Willits.
Holy hitch height there. Wow.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Boy, Brian, he's exposing everything.
Well, it's my family right there.
It's public. It's on Facebook. You know.
I guess.
Find it.
What's that again? Facebook?
Facebook? I've never heard of it. Where's this at, Brian?
It's at Modesto Junior College, just a little bit north of us. You're going to head up that way tomorrow.
Okay.
The junior college has a country modified truck that they pull. And that is an event that they put on their facility. It's a beautiful building for equestrian events. It's, as you can see there, how deep that pan is.
Yeah.
At the back, it's all sand, which is what equestrians need. Again,
Right.
A beautiful facility for what it was built for. We were lucky enough to put a pull on there for them for a couple years before the virus shut everything down.
Yeah.
But I did actually talk to Todd Conrado he's the advisor to the club. The school finally let them start having clubs again, and they're looking to next year have another event. That was a fundraiser event for their club.
Okay.
They're going to move it somewhere else, a little bit bigger facility that would work better. But anyways, that's what that was.
No, that's neat. I just like doing this. This is from 2015. So that's cool. What do we got here? San Benito County Fair.
Hmm.
2015.
That was the one that the Ravella family put on.
Okay. Nice.
Go down
How
right there.
long is that? How long is MLM Motorsports? You guys said 23 years?
Yeah, I think 1999 is when we started.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that's Mom riding in the sled with me.
Also known as Grammy.
That's Grammy. Yeah, I still call her Mom, but
Yeah, I mean, she technically is your mom, right? I mean.
She's a good girl. We'll keep her.
Yeah, what's the one that they pull right next to the football field out there?
there's a couple. Valley Tractor Pullers does those. They do them at high school tracks,
Yep.
mainly to like support FFAs. But they do Hilmar is one that's at a football track. Denair is coming up in November.
That's their FFA, right? Yeah.
Denair FFA.
Yep.
I don't know if they're doing any others, but that's a couple that they've done for a long time.
And that's
I
a
didn't know
good.
you guys had a pull in Vegas.
Well, it wasn't Vegas. It was
Just outside of Vegas.
no, it was at like by Carson City.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that. The fair manager I'd worked with for a lot of years, she retired, and then she went around and helped other fairs, and wherever she went, she brought us in, and that was one of them.
That must have been a short track there. One of the rodeo ones, maybe. Ah, Bet your neighbors love you, Brian.
Well, we went to a car show where Dad was talking about Joe Bogosian. They inducted him into like a Motorsports Hall of Fame in Clovis or Fresno, and they did it at this car show. And so we took that down just to be on display. And then when it was time to load it up, we said, well, hell, we'll just drive it through the park and right out onto the street.
I bet everybody was like, what?
Yeah,
I love it.
it was easier than dragging it out.
Right, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, that old picture that when you're 18, what? Oh, you guys have a toy of the yellow fever. I see that. There's the wedding picture. That old picture of you or whatever, that Apple Valley thing, that is so cool, Brian. So cool.
Yeah, no, it's so Dad started pulling in the late 70s, and then when I was in kindergarten, brought yellow fever to show and tell for me. And then we've brought it for all of our kids. There's our old sled that we got from Gary Fernandez. That was the old Coors sled in Colorado.
Wow.
Lauren Poyer, I think, built it. And then Gary and Danette bought it. And then we bought it from them when we started MLM. And then probably 8 years ago or so, Richard Love helped me sell it to Kevin Campbell, and I bought the current sled from Richard.
Okay.
And then I think Kevin just sold it last year.
That's awesome. So you've always had the Terminator sled too, as well?
Well, when we bought that from Gary, we named it the Terminator.
Okay.
And then we just called the new one the Terminator also.
Something happened there, Miss Eddie.
I think Kevin was driving the old Volvo back then, and tire had enough.
Poof.
Yeah. So that was Kevin driving, and I was running our old sled, and he obviously has more faith in me than I would have, because that fence was getting close down at that end.
I kept saw the flag guy back up, Brian. And I'm like, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
where's this at, Bri?
Napa, California, which is kind of north of us. A lot of wine country up there.
Oh, yeah.
We treated those wineys to a nice, fun show. I think that was a Max Capital show, if I remember correctly.
All right, cool. So Yellow
amazing.
Fever's been around a long time, is what you're saying.
Yeah, very long time. Wow, there's all my kids. I think that was the last show we did with that sled, maybe.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe not quite. But they, those poor kids, they just got stuck with this hobby. Luckily, they learned to like it.
Yep. Yep.
We got lucky with all three of them. I don't know who the hell that is.
That's somebody's dog.
Yeah.
Whose tractor is this one over here?
That's the Cal Poly tractor.
Oh,
And what
CP. Yep.
Yeah, what we did there, that was kind of an awesome deal. What you don't see is between, you can see where our tractor is next to Yellow Fever. Then there's a white tank in there in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of Robbie's minis. And then I think over to the left, I don't know if it's there yet, but Jamie Frazier had a twin engine tractor also. And I want to say that's all that we had in that picture. I have a banner at my shop that we made. It's like a 4 foot wide by a foot tall. Those were all Joe Bogosian engines. And we did that, I don't know how many years ago that was, but
And Joe was standing in the middle.
we got in the banner, Joe is standing in it. And I think I had 4 or 5 of them made, and we gave one to Joe. They had it in their shop. And then I have one. I gave one to Jamie. Cal Poly has one. You get one. And I gave one to, I think Robbie got one.
How far is Joe's shop from your guys' place, your shop?
So he was in Fresno, which is about a half hour. But Joe's retired now, unfortunately. Dementia's messing with him, and
Gotcha.
it's sad.
Nope, it sucks. I watched my grandpa go through it. So
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. I call him Uncle Joe. And
Actually, Joe was in the 60s. He was, what's his name?
Mario Andretti's fuel guy.
Mario Andretti's fuel guy.
wow.
Fuel system guy. They won the Indy 500, I think 65.
That
But
is
he
cool.
was way back. There was a picture of him. He built an office chair that would go down the drag strip.
Do you have any video of that, Jim?
What's that?
Do you have any video of that office chair?
No.
going down the drag strip?
No.
Do you guys have a mini rod, Massetti?
No, that was one of Donnie Fagundas's. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that looks old.
Yeah, another guy was driving it, and it went boom.
It's what we call a Mao Mao.
A Mao.
That was from good old Freddie. That's what he used to say.
2013. Wow. This is fun. Massetti, you don't mind me scrolling your timeline? This is
No,
awesome.
it's good, man. I don't think I've posted anything too inappropriate.
No, I'll go fast if you did, just in case.
Brian's not one of those guys that he gives you your phone and says, "Don't swipe."
Oh, I love it. Here we go.
So go to the right lane. Oh, well, that's
Nope.
Jason Shelley's truck.
Up here?
Go straight right. The lower, me and the beautiful lady down there. That one. That's the birthday girl. That's Lori Reeve.
Nice.
That's Donnie's better half. We were at Applebee's in Ukiah on that one. So, anyways,
I
you
like
can
it.
see by her smile she really likes me.
Yeah, I can sense that. Yeah, Donnie better watch out.
No, I didn't have to worry. But anyway, today's Lori's birthday, so we'll give her a little birthday shout out.
Yeah,
She likes that kind of stuff.
Old Dodge. Yep. Power
Yep.
wagon.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Oh, that's my little guy James right there.
This is 2012 is what it says. So
12. Then it was. Wait. Oh
It
yeah,
says-
yeah,
well, it was posted 2012.
yeah. So that's
Right.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah, now put them next to each other, and James is a little bit, almost a
Yeah,
little
he's-
bit taller than Dad.
Yeah.
The whip. That's you, Brian, isn't it?
Well, I was in the sled, but that's Kevin driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's our girl. That was, I think we told you, but that was Donald Nelson's old bullwhip.
Yep.
It was purple and whatever colors.
Yep.
So we just shortened it up to the whip.
I like it.
That's my father-in-law, Don. He'll be out there this weekend.
Don's got a big lens.
He's a hell of a camera guy, photographer.
Who's that talking to you?
That's my buddy Derek. He used to come and help us all the time, and hopefully he can come out this weekend and hang out. Derek Parker.
Gotcha. That is what they call a shit box. After you got the mom out. So,
I think we can call that a shit box. Yeah.
yeah. I think so.
You won't see anything like that this weekend.
I'm saving that picture. That's going on Beer Money Pulling Team. So
Nice.
that's a good one. Oh, this is good stuff. A lot of good memories, Brian. Kind of
I
scrolling
know,
through here.
it's like memory lane for me. I appreciate it.
And everybody's still watching, so what the hell? Let's keep going.
Dang. Oh, that's Devin, Derek's. Well, the guy standing up right here. That's Derek's son, Devin, helping me wash the old sled.
All your stuff always looks great, Brian. I haven't seen it dirty in anything. So,
Well, thank you.
That's because he's ACDC or whatever you call it.
OCD.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Hey, I like it to look good.
Is that you and Kevin?
That is me and Kevin. We were
Okay.
doing a parade or something way back when.
Yeah.
Oh, that
This
is
is
right. Warren.
truck pulling. You're promoting a pull. CMPA. That looks like the association, maybe.
Yeah, so that was the California Modified Pullers Association. Yeah, we don't really have an association for the trucks anymore. We just kind of do it.
Is that yellow fever?
No, that's that might be Jason Shelley driving. It's hard to say. I
It
think
is.
he-
It
oh,
is.
yeah, Shelley. Yeah. So his dad was the one that originally had the California Flash.
Gotcha.
You know?
It's fun to see a lot of these trucks and tractors like today still. You know what I mean? They're still
Mhm.
going. That's a cool picture. I like that one.
Anybody can build a square body truck. That's cool.
That's cool.
You just pissed off half the people
That's
out there,
okay.
but whatever.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's watch a video and then I need to go to bed because I got to get up early. Good stuff. Well,
Yeah.
guys, I'm pumped. I'm excited. This was fun tonight. So,
Well, thank you again for letting us come on and do this.
yeah, no, we'll do one of these tomorrow. It might be short. It'll obviously be shorter, more impromptu, but we'll get start going around and showing people who's there and stuff like that once I get on the grounds. So,
I think we're gonna have a good turnout of say campers tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. We'll get the festivities started and keep it going.
Where's this thing?
The holiday.
Holiday Inn. Yeah, it's in walking distance if you have to. Because
perfect.
we don't have, what are they called? Ubers? No. What's the other? Uber. We don't have Uber in Madera.
Look what Ron just sent me, guys. Jim, we're not done yet with the OGs. So,
Oh, yeah.
look
In fact,
at
that's
that.
right.
I told her on that the other day.
That is a whole trailer full.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard to see, but well, the Falcon up front, right underneath the front tire, they got a little like shovel looking thing.
Yeah.
They need just a couple more inches
It's off the front of the trailer.
so that they could get that front tire and they get all that load on there. And I want to say we have that trailer now. Actually, that's what we use to haul our truck and tractor.
Okay.
In the center, like underneath that two-wheeler, there was a box that went frame to frame and maybe 3 foot. And I heard they used to store a spare engine in there. And then
Really?
they had a little like a hoist that would post up on the side.
Yeah.
And they'd pick it out and swing it over. And I mean, shit, there's 7 engines on that load right there. So that's a pretty good deal. then-
Where's the mod? Where's Ron's mod at now?
Right there. Oh, where? Like, I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. The two-wheeler. Any clue?
I don't know that either.
But the
The
four, he
tractor's
still has
still
the
out there.
four-wheeler.
Somebody's got it.
So Ron could pipe in, but I believe that the Falcon is sitting in his shop in I think he lives in Sanger, not far
Yeah,
from
Sanger.
us. And we
He's
saw
not-
it there years ago.
He's not far from you.
Well, I mean, an hour and a half.
Hey, Ron, what are you doing Saturday during the day, Ron? Because this is cool. This is pulling history, guys. This is awesome.
Oh, for sure.
Beyond cool.
It looks like the party's at Ron's shop this weekend.
All right.
Yep. He seems like a cool dude. I mean, he's got
Definitely.
cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That picture is worth $1 million right there.
Yeah.
You know, and I still think of that day. That's Trevor.
Oh my
I
God,
think
that's awesome.
I
That's
think
awesome.
Chip Ramsey took that picture.
It was 2010, and it was taken by Shelly Ramsey.
Shelley Ramsey, yeah. She caught that picture, and yeah, no, I love that picture. I appreciate her sending it to me.
That's cool. Massetti says field trip. KMass. Okay. I'll talk to you guys all night if I'm not careful, and I'll be pissy all day tomorrow. So I'm gonna get some sleep. So
Be nice to the flight attendants, huh?
yeah, they don't make you wear those stupid masks anymore. So I'd always slide them down a little bit, and then they'd wake me up. Put that over your nose, sir. And I'm like, no. Well,
Yeah.
man, it's all right.
Don't
Anyway.
get any shit because they'll kick you off.
Yep. And I want to get there.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to
GSI22.com, everybody, for the live stream. Super, super important. Oh, here he goes. He's back.
Uh-oh.
I have the Falcon. The Falconette is in Canada, and the tractor, I think, is in Hanford.
Well, then the tractor might be Korea's. I don't know that.
Okay. But the Falcon is a four-wheeler. The Falconette's a two-wheeler.
Right.
The tractor's in Hanford. Okay. All right.
We need to talk to Clarence and Jeremy Korea and see if we know the history of their chassis, because it could be that one.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're the new guy. The black tractor.
Hey, Jim, thanks for staying up past your bedtime. I really appreciate it.
You know what? You're right. 'Cause of course, I get up at 5, so
Yep.
long day.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock here, so it's time for
Oh yeah.
time to go to bed for me. So,
Yeah.
but I'm glad. Thanks for starting at 7 your time, Brian, because we had a lot of people watching tonight. So
Thank you. That's easy
No.
for us.
it's good. This is good stuff. I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited. I can't believe I'm going to California. Like as excited as you are about your event, I can't believe I'm actually going to California tomorrow. I've never been to California in my life.
I'm pretty excited that our event is your first trip and your first pullout.
Yeah,
here.
we'll just make sure there's no earthquakes.
Yeah, no, please.
Dude, we got enough shit to worry about. Don't worry.
Thanks, Dad. I mean, Dick. I mean, Dad. Yeah. All right, guys.
Oh, shit.
Hang
All
on.
right, Jason.
I'm going to end the broadcast, and we need to chat for a second. So,
Okay.
thanks for
Thanks,
watching.
Jason.
Please.
Thank you, everybody,
please,
for watching.
please, yeah. Let everybody know
It's
about
gonna
this.
be fun.
We'll see you this weekend.
Jim, say something smart to the people, quick.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
That's it.